All right, everyone. It is Tuesday, April 8th, 2025. It means it's time for another Toast Tuesday. I am Mike.
I am Cameron.
We're coming at you from the beautiful but cold Finger Lakes of New York at Toast Winery. Welcome, everyone. Wow, it's cold today.
It's very cold.
It is cold today. I checked the weather this morning. The feel like was 12 degrees. 12 degrees, a little snow in the air on my drive-in. It's April 8th, and yeah, a little chilly.
A little chilly.
Back when we did our Groundhog Day episode, we talked about Puxatawny Phil, and he predicted that there would be 6 more weeks of winter. I don't think he realized there was going to be like 9 more weeks of winter.
Yeah, it just kept going.
And it still continues to go. So a little chilly here, a little worried about the apple trees that we have out on the property. So they did start to bud. I'm not sure they're going to be able to take these temperatures that's going to last all day today, tonight. But we'll see. So very chilly here. But it's National Zoo Lovers Day.
Oh, cool. That's a good day.
Yeah, that's a cool day. National Zoo Lovers. Of course, shout out to our favorite zoo here at Toast Winery, the Animal Adventure Park in the Binghamton, New York area. We love those guys and love supporting them. So if you're in the area, go support them. National Zoo Lovers Day, Animal Adventure Park. It's also National Library Workers Day.
Okay, that's cool. That's another cool day.
Do you have a library membership anywhere or library card?
Probably like overdue books somewhere, but yeah.
Yeah, so you're not you don't visit the library. Yeah, libraries are probably becoming a thing of the past with the way things are available online. Or a lot of libraries have actually gone online, where you can get an online membership, download an app, and check books out. There. Brittany, you know Brittany? Mm-hmm. She's a library attender, so cool. She's always got a library book with her. Some people just like having that hard physical book. But so it's National Library Workers Day, so be kind to your library workers today. It's also National Empanada Day.
Nice.
National Empanada Day. Do you like empanadas?
I do.
You seem like an empanada guy.
Fantastic.
I don't know why, but I feel like you're an empanada guy. Like. So do you know what's in an empanada?
Yeah, they look almost like calzones almost, and they're just filled with beef. You could do chicken or veggies. They're really good.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, today's National Empanada Day. So there you have it.
An empanada.
April 8th. So, hey, how was your week?
It was really good. My mother's birthday was yesterday, so I went to visit her.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, that's cool.
Sweet. I've been getting her Build-A-Bear Winnie the Pooh collection, so I started with Winnie the Pooh. We went to Piglet, and there may be 2 more. I don't know.
And Build-A-Bear.
Build-A-Bear.
Okay, very cool. So it's like maybe even collector's items or something at some point. I don't know. But okay, that's cool. That's nice that you do that for her. Good week here. We're getting ready to go into a really crazy and busy bottling schedule for our 2024 wines, so getting the wines ready for that. We're very full here in terms of space, so we're going to have to get creative in terms of where we start storing some of this bottled wine. Once that weather kind of breaks here, which I think this is going to be it.
Hopefully.
I think this is going to be the last of it. Usually when we get to mid-April and on, we're generally pretty good where the temperatures won't go below freezing. But then I can take advantage of some of the storage space we have in the pole barn. But I don't want to do that until we know that the weather is going to be good. And the pet gnats are still coming along.
That's okay.
We've quasi-finished riddling them, meaning we've turned them upside down to get all that sediment in the bottle. You were a big help with that.
Thank you.
Thank you for that. That's actually a lot more work than it seems like it would be, right?
It is true.
You do. You got to shake those
bottles. You got to shake it, watch
the
cool
sediment down, and yeah, a lot of work. So we've done that with the pet gnat. So that's a step in the right direction.
Can't wait.
We'll let them sit there for a little while, and then we'll disgorge them. Then they'll be ready to roll onto the shelf.
Good.
Okay, so what's happening at Toast Winery? Pickle pairings.
Pairings, yep, still strong. They're still going on.
Still going on. They're going to go on for a little while too. Yep. We're gonna run them through May. That way we give all the different visitors during that March, April, May timeframe an opportunity to do the pickle pairings if they would like to.
Gotta see it.
So that will continue to go. Spring Wine and Cheese is this coming weekend.
Right around the corner.
Yeah, you're already starting to get set up for that.
Of course, of course.
Yep, so this Friday through Sunday, there's still tickets available. And so go ahead and get those. But I'm looking forward to that. We'll have a good crowd in for that.
Absolutely.
And excited to share our salsa chicken recipe with the folks. We actually made that last week just to try it out and remember, so good.
I cannot wait.
So delicious. Yeah, and that's going to be topped with cheddar cheese. So that's kind of the cheese aspect to it. It's nice, some nice gooey cheddar cheese to go with our salsa chicken. April 27th is the barrel tasting event.
Big day.
Yes, our dry red barrel tasting event, April 27th. It is sold out.
It's going
sold out. Tickets are gone. Really appreciate everyone that did sign up for it and did purchase a ticket. So thank you. Looking forward to that. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And try and make that an annual event. So if you missed out this year, we'll tell you about it again next year, and hopefully you'll be able to get your tickets then. But yes, sold out. So excited about that. That'll be taking place in 3 weeks' time. Less than 3 weeks' time now. So the weekend after Easter. So Easter's so late this year.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Really, I feel like it's throwing everything off from a visitor standpoint, from a spring break standpoint for school.
Everything.
Yeah, everything's kind of. Even the weather, right? It doesn't want to be spring until after Easter.
Until after Easter, yes.
I think.
I would agree.
So, very late this year. You know what's coming up after the barrel room tasting?
I don't know.
One of our big, fun weekend events here at Toast Winery, where we celebrate Cinco de Mayo.
So cool.
That is coming up. That's going to be the weekend after the barrel tasting. That'll be going on all weekend long. I think May 2nd is the Friday. So we're going to kick it off on Friday, and we're going to go all the way through Monday. And we're going to have some cool things planned. Of course, we're going to do our Rita. So our Rita is of course, why we celebrate Cinco de Mayo here, is our margarita wine. A wine that tastes just like a margarita. We are going to craft some very cool, unique Rita flights. So Rita is a super great fun cocktail wine, where you can mix it with different things and create some really cool drinks. So we're going to do that. Last year, we did a pineapple jalapeno. I think. We did a strawberry basil.
I like that
one.
That
was pretty cool. So people like that. I don't remember the other one, but
maybe it was the original.
Might have been the original Rita, but even that we do something to it.
Some little funky.
Decorate it up or something. But so we're still thinking through what exactly we're going to do from a flight standpoint. But Rita flights will be available during the whole weekend, up through and including Monday, the 5th of May, Cinco de Mayo, and couldn't do a nacho bar. All right, the nacho bar, it's complicated in terms of how we would pull that off, but we're having a nacho party.
Let's do it.
Nacho party. You watch Severance?
No.
Okay.
I've heard it's good though.
They do a waffle party on Severance, but we're doing a nacho party. We're going to do create your own nacho.
Oh, that's awesome!
All weekend long, you're going to be able to come in and you're going to be able to go through. We're going to have a list of items that are going to be available for nacho toppings, and you're going to get to create your own.
Let's do it. That's so cool.
Yes, just for that weekend,
just
for that weekend only. Those 4 days, we're going to do. Create your own nachos. So be sure to come in and get that. That's going to be a pretty cool little snack to go with your Rita flights. So excited about that.
It's so cool.
Yes. Nacho party. Topical topics on it. Maybe next year we're doing mariachi band.
That'd be on top of that.
We'll see. Jane doesn't really
all weekend long.
All my ideas, but topical topics on a Tuesday. March Madness is over. Did you watch?
Every second of it.
The championship was last night.
Oh, I missed that one.
Houston University crowned the national champions. It was actually a really good Final Four. Probably, good. I know you didn't watch it, but probably one of the best Final Fours that have happened in a long time, including the Saturday games and then the game Monday night as well. Excellent game, excellent tournament. So that's certainly a topical topic. Did you hear about the man who was helping his mom move?
Okay.
Helping his mom move, and during the moving and packing and whatnot, he found like a stack of like scratch-off lottery tickets. From,
Okay.
I don't know from how long they were there. And he said, "Mom, hey, there's some lottery tickets here. Do you mind if I scratch them off?" And she said, "Sure, no problem." The caveat being you have to split. You split with me whatever we win, whatever you win, right? He found a $50,000 winner in this stack of lottery tickets that was just sitting there in the house.
Awesome.
Sitting there in the house. So yeah, helping his mom move, found a scratch-off lottery ticket worth $50,000, and true to their agreement, he did split it with his mom.
Nice.
So, yeah, nice find there for those old lottery tickets. And hey, it's as I said, it's National Zoo Day. National Zoo Day. So in Alaska, they have zoos, of course, right? And zoos everywhere, I think. I would think so. In Alaska, they also have bears, like in the wild, right? Wild bears, like in the wild. So out there, they have to be really careful about bears, and especially like putting your trash out, because the bears will just come in and go through that. So a company has built like bear-proof trash cans, if you will, bear-proof trash cans. And so how do they know they're bear-proof? Well, they partnered with an Alaskan zoo, and they put these garbage cans out there to test them and ask the bears that are in the Alaska Zoo to see if they could get into them.
Did they not get into them?
So the key to this is you have to go watch the video. If we were a real show and had a real like a producer and all this stuff, we'd be just like cut to the video right now. But if you Google it, Alaskan bears testing bear-proof garbage cans, you see these wild videos of these bears just attacking these trash cans, trying to get them open. Some are not all of them are actually bear-proof. They actually destroyed like a few of these trash cans to get to the garbage. But a lot of them did not get into it. But it's just wild watching these bears like go at it, trying to rip this thing apart to get into it. So so they tested them out at the zoo. And there's some cool video out there of the bears actually breaking into those trash cans. So you should check that out for
have to watch it.
Fun topical topic on your Tuesday. All right, Cameron, what are we drinking today?
All right, let's see if I can do it. So it's a 2023 Gruner Veltliner.
Okay. You got it the first time. 2023 Gruner Veltliner. We'll call it Gruner for short if you'd like to. We've done this one before, but this is like this. Well, I say this facetiously, but warmer weather is almost upon us.
Almost.
What a wine this is for that warmer weather. I love this wine. It's my pick on the staff picks right now on our staff picks chalkboard. Gruner Veltliner is my choice, so I said let's pull this out. 2023 Gruner Veltliner, an Austrian grape. Is planted in Austria. Probably, I think it's the most planted white grape in Austria. And we have such similar climate to Austria that those grapes tend to grow well here, these Austrian grapes. But beautiful nose on this. Get some apple on that, some pear.
Very citrusy.
A lot of citrus. Actually get a little bit of spice on the finish too. A little bit of spiciness that this grape has. What I love about this wine, not only the citrus flavors just coat your tongue and stay on your tongue. They're wonderful. It's just really crisp. It's really clean. I mean, this is your Saturday sitting out on the patio or the deck, having this bottle of white wine, chilled and open. Excellent. Beautiful. Really good.
Very refreshing too. A little warmer out, that'd be perfect.
Exactly. Wow, I love that. Such a bright fruit. Really like this wine a lot. So our 2023 Gruner Veltliner continues to be a hit for me.
I would say.
I love it, and I think you will too. So come in and check that out.
Try it.
Again, my staff pick of the moment.
Beautiful.
Brittany as well. So there's two of us that picked that one. Brittany, who I already mentioned once, she's selected that as well for her wine. I don't want to call it wine of the month. Wine of the what whatever 2
Season,
months.
maybe.
Yeah, wine of the season. There you go. Oh, there's the phone. We haven't had that happen in a while,
No.
so that's back on the
Good little
show.
throwback
Yeah,
there.
I love it. I love it. That'll just continue to ring. Ignore that. We're going to get into the top 5 list.
Top 5. Let's do it.
All right, we're going to do. Again, I'm really stretching the mind right now to come up with top 5. So please, Toast Heads, watchers of Toast Tuesday, drop us a line if you've got a top 5 list idea that you would like Cameron and I to cover. Would love to feature that on the show here. But we're going to do top 5 breakfast items. Top 5 breakfast items. So if you're going to, what's one of the best breakfast places around that I know about, Chatawile in Bath, New York, right? You stop into Chatawile, Bath, New York.
I would agree.
You're looking at the menu. What are your top 5 things that you're ordering? You don't have to. Doesn't have to be on the menu.
It doesn't have to be very specific. Yes,
Pretend that you're at the Chatawile in Bath, New York, which you should be at. If you're not, you definitely need to go check that out. What's your top 5 breakfast items that you are considering ordering there?
I love it.
Yes. You want me to go first?
You first.
I'll go first. My number 5, biscuits and gravy.
Ooh.
I love a nice sausage pepper gravy if it's done well. And you got a nice homemade biscuit on there. Ooh, it's delicious.
Fantastic.
Delicious. Biscuits and gravy.
Biscuits and gravy.
Yep.
5, French toast.
French toast. Okay. French toast for you.
Toast. A little bit of butter on there.
Butter, syrup?
Syrup, lots of syrup.
A
ton of syrup.
A little cinnamon sugar?
A little bit of cinnamon sugar, if it's available.
All right. I haven't had French toast in years and years and years. Not that I don't like French toast, but there's just,
it's a process to make.
It's not on my top 5 list, which is why I generally don't have French toast. My number 4, and again, it has to be done right. Of course, that's how you can say it about everything, but this one in particular, quiche. I like a nice quiche,
very fancy.
Assuming that it has things in it that I like versus don't like. I had an amazing broccoli cheddar quiche. Broccoli cheddar that Jane brought back for me when she was away for the weekend. Wonderful. So yeah, I like a nice quiche. If done well.
I love that.
And has things in it that I like.
Good choice.
Not always easy to do for me. That's my number 4. Number
4. I'm going bagels.
Bagels. Yes. Okay.
Very specific bagel I do like. French toast bagel.
French.
If it's others in
I got you. French toast bagel.
Bagel.
Okay. French toast bagel. Now, do you go cream cheese?
Cream cheese, yeah.
On the French toast bagel?
Can't do butter. Butter's okay, but
so you're a cream cheese guy on your bagel. Toasted or not toasted?
Toasted.
Toasted?
Very crispy.
French toast bagel with cream cheese. All right. That sounds good. All right. Nice. My number 3, I'm going to waffles. Waffles. Nice. I like, I had to make a choice between pancakes or waffles. I chose waffles.
Was the winner.
I like waffles. And if you can do a nice chicken and waffle, like you get like the if you're doing a nice breaded chicken cutlet or something on that, I love it. I do not do syrup.
I was about to ask about maple syrup.
Butter only. Butter only, no syrup. I think as a child I OD'd on syrup. My grandparents used to take me to Perkins restaurant. You ever been to a Perkins?
Yes, I've been to a Perkins. Yes, so
wonderful.
I do know.
They used to take me and my brothers to Perkins, and I think
just globs of syrup.
I just can't eat it anymore. I just can't. Cannot do syrup.
I love syrup.
Even this many years later. So yeah, waffles, butter only.
Good choice.
And chicken and waffles, like Chatawile does a nice chicken and waffle on sorry, this feels like
That's okay. Chatawile sponsorship.
Like Chatawile ad sponsorship. Yes, chicken and waffles. Are wonderful there at Chatawile.
I love that.
Yeah, Sunday brunch. Anyway, go ahead.
We're just thinking about breakfast.
I know.
I'm going home fries.
Home fries are good. Home fries are good with ketchup.
With ketchup.
I do not do that.
Oh, it's so good.
No. Do you do home ketchup with your eggs?
No. Okay, I've thought about it, but like I can't do that.
Jane does that. Yeah, that's weird, right?
It is very weird. I don't like that. Sorry.
Home fries I can understand, but yeah, not with
eggs. I can't do.
No, so similar vein to your home fries. I'm going a little bit further with it. I'm just saying, like, if I'm at a restaurant, a lot of the times I'm doing like the scrambled egg breakfast platter.
Yes.
So that like includes the
Comes
home
with
fries,
yes.
buttered toast, bacon,
the good stuff.
Scrambled eggs. Yeah, so scrambled eggs. The scrambled eggs platter is the thing that I wrote down here. Scrambled eggs platter. It includes all those things. I love it.
Beautiful.
I love doing that. That's when you get and you got so much food there, and usually
there's so much of little bits here and there.
It's just you're usually stuffed after that. But yeah, I like that.
I love that one.
It's my number 2.
What
do you got?
Number 2. Orange juice. I feel like it's not one thing I want to grab during the day, but only for breakfast. It's just orange juice.
All right. Pulp?
No pulp.
No pulp.
No
pulp.
Right,
good choice. Yeah.
Thank you.
Not pulp. I have to have pulp free.
Yep.
It's so much sugar in that.
Yeah, there
is.
I
know you're young, so you don't have to worry about these things yet. But yeah, I can't.
Can't do the orange juice in them. I get it.
It's just too much. It's too much. Way too much sugar. Really high calories.
Just for a glass of OJ.
So I just skip it.
It's good for you.
I just skip it. No OJ for me, but I can appreciate that. My number 1 is an omelet.
An omelet, classic.
I love a classic omelet. Cheese, preferably pepper jack or cheddar.
Pepper jack or cheddar.
Maybe a little mix of both.
Fancy.
If I can count on you to make the bacon well done and crispy.
Okay, so that's where
then I'll add some bacon into. I've just had so many bacon and cheese omelets where the bacon is like chewy and fatty.
That's the best.
I needs to be like well
crispy,
done. I need it crispy and done in my cheese omelet. So not a lot of I don't even order bacon now because I can't trust.
Because you're not going to get it right.
That it's going to be
crispy enough,
cooked properly. So nice cheese omelet.
Cheese omelet.
Number 1. Yep.
I wrote bacon, eggs, and toast, but I think it's similar to your number 2, where it's like the egg platter, where it's got everything.
That's totally. I think that's a perfect answer.
It's the best one.
Perfect answer. What kind of toast do you do? Because they usually give you a choice, right?
Like whole wheat or something.
You do like whole wheat.
Yeah.
That's your
or
go-to?
white bread or something. Yeah.
I like sourdough.
Sourdough.
We talked about sourdough.
Sourdough. I didn't even think that would be a good option, but I feel like that would
toast,
be.
If they have that, or rye. I like a nice rye toast.
Rye toast.
Yeah.
I'll do sourdough next time.
Good. No, that's perfect. The platter is awesome.
Platter's fantastic. Scrambled eggs too, by the way.
Scrambled.
Mm-hmm.
Only. Same here.
Mm-hmm. Can't do anything
I will not eat eggs any other way. Hard boiled, I guess I can eat a hard boiled egg, but that's not really breakfast. I will only eat scrambled eggs. I have a whole list of weird things.
Very specific.
I think you have a very similar palate as I do, but. Yeah. I'm 30 years older than you. I probably should have a little broader one now, but I'm still,
you like
still
what
like a kid. Yeah, when it comes to my food palate. Cool. That was good. That was good.
So much fun.
I'm
thinking about breakfast.
A little breakfast. Now I'm hungry.
Right.
Especially on this cold day, a nice hot breakfast. That would be so good right now, right? That would be so good right now. A nice
orange
hot breakfast. All right, let's get to the toast.
Let's do it.
I was thinking about what we're going to do today. Do you know who Motley Crue is?
I do know who they are.
You know who Motley Crue?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I thought maybe there might be a generational thing here, but you know Motley Crue.
I do know Motley Crue.
Vince Neil, Nikki Sixx.
I've heard those 2 names, yes.
Tommy Lee?
Tommy Lee I've heard of. Okay, cool. Tommy Lee is like
yes, famous for
a lot of things.
One thing in particular, but Vince Neil, Nikki Sixx, Tommy Lee, Motley Crue.
The Crue.
It was a great band growing up in the 80s that I got to enjoy. So this is like their power ballad. I love the song, Home Sweet Home. That's what we're going to do.
Sweet Home. Let's do a nice toast
too. For the toast, all right? Just take this song and you'll never feel left all alone. Take me to your heart, feel me in your bones. Just one more night and I'm coming off this long and winding road. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Home sweet home. Cheers.
Cheers.